Many of us like to impress people. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not a bad characteristic. It's a personality trait that actually pushes us further and thanks to which we keep outdoing ourselves. However, there is a big difference between impressing and bragging. Being a bragger is a questionable trait. So what is the difference and how can you show yourself in the best light without being a bragger or being conceited? Let's first take a look at what being conceited or being a show-off exactly means in the first place. What defines conceited, big-headed people is most of all that they love to talk about themselves, their successes and their qualities. They go into great detail telling everybody what they did or achieved even if nobody really asked. And as a consequence, they fail completely. They end up not being admired, but actually avoided. Now, it's important to say that the complete opposite, being entirely modest and not talking about your successes or qualities at all, also won't get you far. If you don't show the people how cool or great you are, it's not likely that they will see it or ask about it, especially when you're talking to someone that you just met for the first time. If you don't show your value, you will often be overlooked and underrated. The best thing you can do is what I like to call bragging modestly. What I mean is the following. Instead of telling all the interesting things about yourself directly, you can casually mention them and then let the other person ask you to tell them more. You can do that when telling a story or an anecdote or as a little remark or as part of your reaction to what the other person says. For example, your conversation partner says that they like sailing. And you say to that, "Oh really? The business developer in my first startup loved sailing. He always told me about it and it sounded fantastic, so much fun." So this way, you told the other person that you had a startup of your own, which is a really cool thing, without bragging about it. If they're interested, they will probably ask about it. They might say something like, "Oh, you had your own startup. Is it still active? What was it about?" And then you can tell them more about it. To give away information about yourself in this way makes you unbelievably more interesting. People don't get an image of you served on a platter, but they get to gradually discover you. Talking to you becomes like a game, and people just love that. In short, show yourself in the best light possible. Tell people about your interesting qualities, successes, or fun facts, but in a subtle way. Instead of directly telling about them, casually mention them here and there and let the people ask about them. So don't present yourself, but let yourself be discovered. By the way, this video is a part of my video course, Networking for Introverts. This course can help you get better in social situations. It can help you develop soft skills, communication skills, and charisma, even if you're very shy or a complete introvert. The course is available both in English and in German, and you can find it under the link down in the description below. Thank you and have a great day.